Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Lamaquiz, and as president of perrytech, it is my pleasure to ask you all to help me welcome our faculty and deans of education. There's a lot of them, so we're going to have to keep clapping. And now, please remain seated as we welcome our June 2025 graduates. Please be seated. Today, I would like to begin by expressing how excited we feel to have everyone here to celebrate this occasion with us. Graduation is a special time as it marks the completion of your journey. And while we are aware of the many sacrifices made by our students, we should not overlook the sacrifices made by those of you in attendance. So whether you are here for your son, daughter, grandchild, friend, or significant other, thank you all for helping them reach this milestone. And to the graduates, we realize that for many of you, this has truly been a journey. Some of you came to us straight from high school, and some of you by wiping the slate clean in pursuit of a new career. So no matter the path or motivation, we are all proud of you for achieving this goal. And with so many pathways in life, I want to tell you that we are all grateful you chose us for your continued education. And at this time, I would like to introduce a special guest speaker. We feel very fortunate to have this young lady nominated to represent the graduating class of June 2025. Rosio Cardenas, like many of... She's got her fan group there. Rosio, like many of our students, came to us initially experiencing some early trials and tribulations following her high school graduation. With a desire to better herself and an attitude of determination, I believe Rocio embodies the essence of PerryTech, where we embrace courage and hard work in the pursuit of lifelong careers. According to the head of the Business Technology and Accounting program, Rocio was nominated by her instructors to represent the student body at PerryTech because she is a great example of what it means to choose a career path and to chase your dreams. Rocio is someone you want to work with. She is smart, quick, and can work well independently. Rocio is very kind to others and works well with everyone. She takes responsibility with a positive professional attitude and is consistent and dependable. Rocio will push herself outside of her comfort zone if it means finding growth and achieving new skills. And I would like to add, just like today, as she is presenting in front of all of you. So at this time, it is my distinct honor to welcome to the stage our June 2025 graduation student speaker, Miss Rocio Cardenas.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to start off by saying it is an honor to not only be nominated, but also chosen by the staff to be your student speaker for the June 2025 graduation ceremony. It was not an easy journey getting to the finish line, but here I am. There were many obstacles, difficulties, and distractions. For some of us, sometimes it even takes a good fall to know where you stand. I am sure this is the case for most of us graduating today. By now, I guarantee we have all learned one major thing. A major sacrifice can also lead to a major reward. No matter what background we came from, what hardships we faced, what we left behind or put on pause, we all made it to the end of the tunnel where we found the light. Growing up in a traditional Mexican household, there were many responsibilities for me to manage all at once. Through everything, though, one thing remained constant. I always aspired to pursue higher education. Honestly, I didn't think that was a possibility for me, as money was always tight on top of my living situation following high school graduation, despite my family also always prioritizing education. I never pictured myself going to college. I thought all I had in store for me was my high school diploma and making the most out of it. Well, a few months down the road, after I graduated high school in 2019, I was finally able to attend college where I was pursuing a business management and entrepreneurship degree. However, due to some obstacles in my personal life once again, and the 2020 pandemic, I was forced to drop out of college and work full-time just to make it by. Life happened, years went by, and I was working multiple jobs. While it was great making a lot of money, I came to the realization that I had wasted precious time chasing temporary money rather than a lifelong education and ultimately a career. It was at this point when I decided to make my biggest sacrifice so far in an effort to change the entire trajectory of my life. That's when I started doing my research on what college would work best for me and stumbled across Perry Technical Institute. I was truly shocked when I found out that they offered a business program because all these years I thought it was a boys' school. I assumed because it was a trade school, it was mainly for boys. Looking back, that was silly of me for not doing my own research. Ultimately, choosing Perry Technical Institute turned out to be one of the best decisions I've made in my life. It taught me more than I imagined. I remember being so excited to start Perry because this is all I had ever wanted when I was in high school, to be able to say I went to college. Being back in school filled the gap I was trying to fill all those years of working. For once, I felt like my life was back on track and I was heading to where I wanted to be. So for me, today's graduation is a reminder that this is just the beginning. Coming into Perry, I thought I would only be leaving with a degree, but instead, I am also left with discipline, professionalism, and knowledge I will use for the rest of my life. Not to mention the connections I made along the way. My classmates supported me at the time when I really needed help. We worked as a team, stuck together, and even formed study groups if anyone needed extra help. Today, I can finally say I made my parents proud. Their hard work in supporting me the best they could, emotionally, physically, and financially, has finally paid off, and they can finally brag about their first-generation college graduate daughter. I also owe thanks to a number of people here at PerryTech. Thank you, Valerie Ryan, for your warm welcome into the program, kindness, and for ultimately nominating me to give this speech. Thank you, Tori, for always being so helpful and open-minded. Thank you, Mardell, for always helping me with my repetitive questions and asking the class how our weekends went every Monday. I also want to thank my tutor, Chelsea Counts, for not only helping me, but also pushing me to do my best, never letting me give up, cheering me on every time I got 100%, for giving me a shoulder to cry on when I was stressed over taxation, and for having the biggest heart. She was our class mom, and I know my classmates and I will miss her dearly after this graduation. To all the instructors and faculty, thank you for believing in every single one of us. I would like to thank everyone that believed in me even after I failed a couple times. I would also like to thank my fellow classmates for all the support and teamwork. Juggling school and a part-time job was a lot, but I don't regret anything because if it weren't for my struggles, I wouldn't be the individual I am today. As we venture out, I know sometimes it can be scary to try new things because we like our comfort and safe zones. But think about it. If you stayed in your comfort zone, would you have been here today? Frank Zappa once said, "Your mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it isn't open." And to those of you looking on in the audience, I want to say that it is never too late to accomplish your goals. While dreams are lovely, they are just dreams. Dreams do not come true just because you dream them. It's hard work that makes things happen. It's hard work that creates a change. While rehearsing for today, President Lamaquiz shared a quote with me that I can apply to each of us. It says, "Your outlook becomes your outcome." To me, that means with a good attitude and determination, we can achieve what we put our minds to. We can either make ourselves happy or miserable. The amount of work is the same. I would like to wrap this up by wishing everyone who is graduating today a successful future. Remember, this is only the beginning. Some of us might go straight to work, others might move out of state, and others will seek further education. No matter which path you choose, I hope God blesses you all and your families. May our futures be filled with opportunities, success, and happiness. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for Rocio. Rocio, thank you for finding the courage to step out of your comfort zone and serving as an inspiration to others with your story. Great job. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. At this time, I'd like to ask our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Mr. Nathan Hull, to come up and lead us through the presentation of certificates.
Thank you, Jason, and thank you, graduates, for being here today, for making it all the way through your education at PerryTech. Seems like just yesterday we were sitting together in the Student Center. I was talking to you in a session that we call PTI 101, and during my presentation to you, I don't know if you remember this, but I put a picture up on the screen of graduates in the blue cap and gown that you're wearing today. And I think what I told you was, I need you to visualize yourself there. That was in your first week of class. And here we are, together at your graduation. So nice work. That means that you had the open mindset that Rocio just talked about. And I hope you keep that mindset as you go into your career journey, because it takes just that to grow. It takes that to get promoted. It takes that to move up in industry. And all of you have that potential. So congratulations. At this time, we are going to begin with our presentation of the certificates for all of our graduates. We're going to start, and I'm going to welcome up our faculty from the Business Technology and Accounting program, Mardell Newhouse, Tori Bauer, and our department head, Valerie Ryan.
Wow, grads, you made it. Mardell and Tori and I are all really proud of you and the hard work that you've put in over the last 18 months. And we especially enjoyed working with this group, and we'll remember them fondly for several reasons. So we're going to start with the creativity and the jokes. The origami. I'm just going to leave that one there. But also the great Canva skills, the fun artwork, the awesome marketing projects. This group definitely enjoyed some practical joking, and there were a lot of laughs. Overall, this group of grads has a great sense of humor, and that brought a lot of fun to the classroom and the learning. Even through the joking and the laughs, these students took their education very seriously. And what stands out the most about this group is how much growth we've seen since quarter one. It's been such an honor to work alongside these students and see how they've adapted and learned to be the amazing professionals they are today. And lastly, this group brings an amazingly positive attitude. Every day you get to choose your attitude, and why not choose a positive one? I hope you all continue to choose positivity and enjoy the challenges your careers throw your way. At this time, we'd like to recognize these graduates for earning an Associate of Applied Science degree in Business Technology and Accounting. We'll start by recognizing our one classmate who's not here this morning, Guadalupe Madrigal. Congratulations to Jocelyn Anguiano. Alejandro Barajas. Rocio Cardenas. Chelsea Counts. Selena de la Luz. Janet Delgado. Aileen Galvez. Olivia Jasmine Gibson. Angel Groger. Jabril Korvar. Joel Luna Hernandez Jr. Yasfer Olea. David Ornelas Rodriguez. Alicia Pena. Lizette Peral Sanchez. Zora Prue. Gabriel Ramos. Francisco Sanchez. Alexia Ivana Soto. Jorge Villafan Hernandez. Congratulations to all our grads today. Thank you.
Next up, I'm going to welcome the faculty for our electrical technology program, Michael Haggerty, Travis Rohn, Dan Lovestrand, Ron Zeich, Kevin Booz, Matt Hanshoe, Robert McChesney, Austin Hively, Josh Jackson, Kyle Allum, Amanda Nessary, and our department head, Matthew Boynton.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. It was just a little over a year ago that I had these graduates in my classroom. And I can remember one day before a test, the atmosphere was a little tense. So to try to lighten the mood up a little bit, I asked one simple question. What time is it? The answers came quick. 7:25. Test time. And even time to panic. But those were not the right answers. So I asked again, did you prepare? Did you put in the work? Because if you did, this isn't a test, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to prove to yourself what you're capable of when you put in the effort. What time is it? It's time for greatness. Today, on graduation day, I challenge each of you to define what greatness means to you, and then commit to chasing it. Even if it takes your entire career, never stop pursuing it. I can't promise the road will be easy, but I can guarantee this. If you put in the work and never give up on yourself, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. So tomorrow, when you wake up and you begin the next chapter of life after PerryTech, ask yourself one question. What time is it? And I know you'll know the answer. Thank you for choosing PerryTech. Your instructors and I wish you all the very best in your journey towards greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the newest members of the PerryTech alumni family, starting with 3 graduates who are not here today. They're chasing greatness. Jose Diego, Oscar Montiel, and Fernando Zuniga. And now, Brian Aguilar. Luis Arroyo. Zachary Bittinger. Cassandra Cardenas. Edgar Carrera. Vicente Ceneseros. Omar Garcia. Cortez Hernandez. Alexis Lucatero. Ricardo Macias. Edwin Martinez. Santiago Medina. Nice job. Brianna Negrete. Nice job. Ricardo Sandoval Navidad. Nice job, Karina Suarez. Nice job. And Justin Thompson. Congratulations, Justin. Congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you again for choosing Perry Tech. Best of luck.
Next, I'd like to welcome the faculty for our heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration technology program, Johnny Sove, Shelly Utt, Adrian Verduzco, Jairo Torres, Sal Rubio, and our department head, Ryan Hoffert.
This is an exciting day, almost better than day one in my class. I get to see them come in quarter one, day one, and to see them at the end, super exciting. We have 24 graduates in our 2-year HVAC technology program. For this class, it didn't take them long to create their bonds and friendships with one another. This is a very diverse class and very unique as well. A class that all of us in the HVAC department will truly remember for a very long time. From start to graduation, it's been an incredible and impressive observation for their professional growth and their hands-on experience throughout the last 2 years. Keep up the good work, take every opportunity, and you never know what's going to come up and where it's going to take you. Okay, each of your journeys has been a lot of hard work and sacrifice to get you to this point. All the families and friends that have supported you along the way, it's made a tremendous impact on their education. This time, we'd like to celebrate this milestone in their lives from each of us at the HVAC department. We'd like to congratulate you, and we want you guys to all know how proud we are of you. Many of our graduates have been working on externships during the last quarter of their program. The employers who offered externship opportunities are McDonald Miller, Bruce Mechanical, Yakima Mechanical, ACCO, Total Comfort Solutions, Pacific Mechanical, Right Now Heating and Cooling, Young's Heating and Cooling, and Lamb Weston. We also have additional employers that have hired graduates from this class, and they're going to start work next week. This is Jewel Apple, Dairy Gold, Climate Solution, Cowiche Growers, AmeriCool, and 5 Star Mechanical. We do have one graduate who wasn't able to make it today due to employment commitments. That is Daniel Aris. Now we would like to introduce our graduating class, Eric Alejandre. Eduardo Avalos. Congratulations. Salvador Ayala. Alan Ayala. Jacob England. George Espinoza Jr. Ivan Flores. Nathan Gonzalez. Daniel Hernandez. Daniel Holmes. Omar Jaramillo. Carlos Lambera. Christian Longtime Sleeping. Jose Lopez. Fabian Lozano. Oliver Luis. Good job. Michael Navarro. Gaston Perez Jr. Gerardo Pineda. Luis Ramirez. Florentino Rios Chavez Jr. Solomon Rivera Jr. Juan Soto Jr. Congratulations to all graduates.
Next, I'd like to welcome up the faculty for our Instrumentation, Automation, and Robotics Technology program. Pat Wise, Jonathan Hutchinson, Jerry Reese, Max York, Derek Floyd, Casey Florine, and our department head, Tony Nurk.
Well, on behalf of the entire instrumentation staff, we'd like to congratulate not only our graduates, all of the graduates, as well as we would like to recognize your supporting staff, your family and friends out in the audience. So again, congratulations to everybody and thank you. Well, this is an exciting group, not an exciting group to have graduate, but it's an exciting group that we've had 2 years to spend together. This is, as instructors, as educators, this is the type of group that keeps us going in the education arena. This group had an amazing positive attitude. They had a willingness to help each other through highs and lows throughout the entire 2 years that they were here. And if you want a group that's on task, kind of that old soul group, they came to Perry with a reason, and that reason is to get an education in order to better themselves in a career pathway. So these guys have worked extremely hard during those 2 years. We're going to miss them extremely much as well for their hard work and dedication. So we're looking forward to hearing your guys' successes as well. So we'd like to recognize first those that were unable to make it here today. We've got, this group is going a long ways away. Some of them are going, we got a person going to Louisiana, we got Texas, Michigan, I'm not going to say this city, Alice, Muskegon or something like that, I butchered that one, Idaho, Alaska, so we got a wide variety of opportunities that's in store for them. And we're almost at 100% graduation placement, but we just got to finalize a couple opportunities there, so we're excited for this group. So the ones that aren't here today that we'd like to recognize is Jackson. I'll just read the list and then maybe we'll give them one big round of applause at the end. Jackson Gerard, Matt, we call him Haji Gossam, Arturo Medina, Hale Logan Ryder, Cade Stark, TC Tecumseh Strong. So let's give them a round of applause. All right, and our first graduate, Mr. Michael Amon. Awesome job. All right, Mr. Alex Cornelius. All right, Mr. Robert Joseph Harshberger. All right, Alice Neely. Nelly. I said Neely. Sorry about that. All right, Mr. Brandon Perez. Mr. Jace Phillips. His dad works at Perry. I'm not sure if that was him or not, but all All right, and now we're excited also for Mr. Russell Ryan. All right, again, congratulations to all of our graduates. Some of you guys getting ready to pack up that U-Haul and move out of town. So we look forward to you coming back and eventually, hopefully, hiring some of our future graduates, or maybe even becoming an instructor one day here at Perry. So again, congratulations to everybody.
And for our final program today, I'd like to welcome the faculty from our Information Technology and Communication Systems program, Matt Sun, Joseph Hewitt, Francisco Magana, and our department head, Andy Fisher.
Well, thank you, Nathan. On behalf of myself and the Information Technology and Communication Systems faculty, we would like to congratulate our June 2025 class, and also congratulate everybody else, all the other graduates, and the support systems that it takes to help these graduates get to where they are today. We know it takes a village to get everybody through. So today, these graduates are graduating with an Associates of Applied Science in Information Technology and Communication Systems. It has been a journey, a 2-year journey. As Nathan mentioned before, seems like yesterday just started. Can't believe it's been 2 years. Now, probably 2 years ago they weren't saying that. They were kind of wondering what they got themselves into. But in a blink of an eye, here we are at the end. So we're tremendously proud of this group. It's a difficult road. It's a lot of perseverance. It's a lot of late nights. It's a lot of assignments. It's a lot of tests to get through. But with that comes out a stronger individual. And that's what it's all about. Not only starting that career and being a good employee, but also being a good person, and that's exactly what all of you are, including this graduating class. So we do have a handful of individuals that could not make it here today, either working or one reason or another could not make it. So they are Nathaniel Bonilla, Ashley Estrada, Josue Gonzalez Montiel, Joseph Martinez, Marina Navarro, and Caleb Radford. But the ones that are here, Jose Alcazar, Mr. Juan Bazan, Bryant Buenostro, Frankie Saya, Mr. Kyle Kurtzinger, Edgar Delamora, Mr. Jose Diaz, Brandon Foster, Isidro Luna, David Michael, Mr. Lucas Nelson, Sebastian Pascal, Alejandro Ramirez, Daniel Rodriguez. Charles Shepard. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates and all their support systems. It's a wonderful occasion, and we wish you all the best. I do have one shout out to Rosio once again. I'm going on about 29 years of doing this, and that was the first Frank Zappa quote. Now, a lot of you are going to have to Google that, find out what that means, okay? But I just want to say that was awesome. So have a great summer, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, before we finalize with turning of the tassels, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our faculty for all they do to support our students. We are so lucky to have your talent and dedication, so thank you all. Let's give them a round of applause. And I'd also like to take an opportunity to acknowledge another special group of people who truly care about our students and helping them reach their full potential. That is our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Nathan Hull, as well as our Associate Dean of Education, Garrett Gassling. Thank you both for all you do as well. And now, it gives me great pleasure to ask all of our graduates to stand for turning of the tassels. This not only represents your graduation from PerryTech, but also the turning of a new chapter in your life. If you would do me the honor, please move your tassels from the right to the left. And to our audience, please stand as we recognize our graduates. Thank you all for attending today and for being a part of PerryTech. Congratulations.